All right. Hey, Aries. So I'm doing an energy check-in for you and the person on your mind. And this is more in alignment with should you wait? Now, I'll always tell you never to wait on somebody. You got to keep living life, healing, working through work, hobbies, kids, whatever that it is that brings you joy. And in return, you start to see a whole bunch of positive things start happen for you, okay? Or start happening for you. So you guys are going to know this is your read by your energy and your hopes and fears when it comes to this connection. So if that does not resonate, please check your other placements. And if you're new, welcome. You guys, I do hope that if you like my energy, you will stick around and subscribe. I do all sorts of reads. All right. So I feel like right now your energy is kind of protecting your peace, protecting your heart space, not letting a whole bunch of people in, especially the person that's on your mind. And I'm not going to pull to see what happened on the separation or why you guys are not in communication. You could be in communication, and it could just be that you're still protecting your heart space and your energy zone, because things aren't kind of flowing the way that you would like them to. Things are not moving forward. There is no victory in sight. You're quite single. And I feel if anything, you're probably like, what is this person's holdup, right? What is their deal? It like takes little steps forward and then goes back, forward and back. For every two steps forward, there's three that go back on, kind of detering you guys from coming into the connection. So let's see what your hopes and fears are. Very much single, and just protecting yourself. And it's almost like if you have had in and out exchanges with this person, you're definitely done. I'm done. So let's see what your hopes and fears are when it comes to this connection. The hopes and fears, definitely hoping that there's a return of the past, but no more flighty behavior, no more impulsive behavior, no more burnt out, no more restless, fast thinking. Just because you get mad, I'm gonna take my energy away from you. All right, the hanging man coming through as a fear, wanting kind of a confirmation. Man, is this person worth it? Is it worth holding on to? Is it worth the wait? I need clarity. The hangman is illusion, it's delusion and uncertainty. And I feel like that's coming through as a fear. So, okay, I feel really deeply about this person, but maybe it's not what I'm thinking that it is. How can it be? If this person's expressing all this love for me, blah, 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 it's like their actions are not in alignment with what their words are. And I feel like that's where that fear is coming from. It's like, I love you. And they're like, I love you. And you're like, no, but I love you bigger than the universe. And they're like, yeah, I know, the same, right? And then it's like their actions show different. So you're like, but how could you love me as much as what I love you? And I don't feel like you verbalize that to this person. I feel like it's internalized within you. You want to say that to them, but you don't, right? So let's see who this person is. What is their energy? Who are we talking about? So with the full card, we have Aquarius. With the Five of Wands, we have Leo. Aquarius and Leo. Let's get one more. So this they go through a lot of drama. They deal with drama, or they're currently dealing with drama. And that could be through friendships, if they have kids with somebody, it could be a variety of things. All right. But this person, I feel, just currently is kind of conflicted. It could be with the dynamic, with you, especially if you guys have had a negative falling out. So this person's coming through as conflicted, but also wanting to move past, whatever is kind of, wherever the confliction is coming in. I do see that this person wants to move past that. With the full card, it's just a depiction of new beginnings, new energy, wanting to kind of reconnect and move forward. And I do feel like it's with you, but I almost feel like you're dealing with somebody, Aries, who, if they don't like what you say, they leave. If they have a disagreement about your feelings, your beliefs, or your ideas, or just the connection as a whole, and that you say something, they don't like it, they leave. One thing that I know about Aries is, Aries has a very, very strong, strong energy. Very, very smart, very smart. Like, nobody's going to lie to you. Nobody can bullshit you. However, I feel like it's like you're on your last leg with this person, because I do feel manipulation's coming through here. All right. But you guys are on point, man. You could read people. You already know. And it's like you've called this person out on their behavior. Oh, I don't like that. You hurt my feelings because I know that you're right. That type of situation. But let's see what their fears and their hopes are when it comes to the dynamic. Somebody who's and they could cause and create drama too. I do feel like they do want a new beginning. They do want to move forward. But it's like, how can we push past this? It's almost like you're dealing with somebody who wants to be right all the time. And even on the times you let them, it's like it's not enough, but you let them. That's just what I'm feeling from this vibe. So let's see what their fears and their hopes are. So if you are somebody that has a lot of attention, a lot of eyes on you, I do feel like if this person feels like, if I don't get my shit together, Aries is going to go with somebody else. The Lovers card coming through, I just feel that they do feel a very, very soulful dynamic to you, but as a fear, you might choose somebody else. You might go with somebody else. All right. The fear is that the rebirth and transformation might not come through, and it could be on your end. It could be on this person's end. It could be that they fear the death of this relationship, but the hope is ultimately to come together, to see some balance brought in this dynamic, to see happiness and harmony. All right. They have a very strong feeling for you, but for whatever reasons, this person can't seem to get their crap together to bring it to you in the way that you deserve. Right. So let's see if you should wait for this person, if they're going to get their shit together the next 3 months. And while the next 3 months is transitioning, you guys can feel free to navigate life as you would. You're not waiting per se. You're going to continue to live, but let's just see what happens over the next 3 months. So there's going to be a really strong presence of learning from the past, learning what doesn't happen, and manifesting the connection moving forward. You got communication coming through. You have the Lovers. You have the Two of Cups. So some really, really strong energy here. But what happens is there's going to be a dynamic where we learn from past mistakes and failures. There is going to be a new beginning, one that kind of reignites the passion between you and this person. And I feel that emotional balance is going to be brought to this connection. Aries, I'm not going to sit here and say you're right and this person's wrong, but I do feel like if this person lacks emotional maturity, what you're going to see is emotional growth within this person. So it's like, it's not always an argument. It's not always about you. And I feel like this person's going to come to terms with that. Just because you say something and you have a really strong passion about what you say, it doesn't mean you're attacking this person's beliefs, and they might actually think that you are. That's just kind of the vibe I'm getting. Like, you're honest, you're truthful, you say it like it is. You might have a sharp tongue at times. This person, they could just have a conflicting belief with what your idea is, and then boom, oh, well, shit, you hurt my feelings, so I'm going to run away now, you know? So let's see where it's going to go if you decide to wait, where this is actually going to navigate to in the future. Coming together, there you go. You got partnerships, you got contracts, you got success, changing, growing, rebuilding, and releasing all the past negative energies. Maybe not everything is maxed out with that Judgment card, but definitely moving forward in a changed narrative. All right. You got the Knight of Wands energy, and I just feel like that's bringing back the passion that you guys have created when you first met, and really kind of strengthening the bond between you. So I see it really growing towards the future if you decide to wait. But let's see what happens if you decide to let this go and just move forward without this person. Where is it going to go if you decide to move away from this dynamic? So I feel like you're going to be shielded and guarded. I feel like this card right here is just like, it's a wounded warrior card. The Nine of Wands, I feel, is, you might be hoping that somebody else is going to come through and kind of relieve some of the situation, but I feel conversely, you're going to have your guards up. You're probably going to be a little bit resentful that things aren't manifesting in the way that you want. And the Nine of Wands, I just feel, is you're going to be on high alert. I'm not going to tell you to give this person a chance if that's not on your heart space, but I do feel like you're going to be carrying some wounding from this. If anything, to heal. Even if you don't want this person, it's like, we got to heal the past, and you got to forgive, and you got to move forward. And I just feel like it might be a little bit, it might be a little bit hard for you to kind of move past this one dynamic. The Five of Cups is just kind of sitting here wondering if you made the right decision, being focused on the past. How come it didn't work? Why didn't it work? Spying on this person, checking them out, seeing what's going on with them, reading tarot to see if they're coming back. And it's like, here, I'm telling you guys, it's going to come back and things are going to change for the better, but we can't look to the future with negative thinking. Okay. If you look to the future with negative thinking, we're putting negative manifestations out there to the universe. I just feel like you're not really going to be able to move on, not favorably. And with the High Priestess card coming through, it's the shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know, it's almost like you have this intuition that, you know, this is a deep connection coming through, and it might be, um, what did I just do? What did I let go of? You know, can I get it back? Right. So, you know, you can do what you want. You have free will. Even if you choose to move on from this connection, Aries, um, I feel like the energy of the next 3 months is going to be about healing, cleaning, and purging the energy out. And I almost feel for some of you, this is this is like a soulmate coming through for you, and it's going to be really hard for you just to move past it and have a good head on your shoulders without it feeling like it hurts. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Aries, take care.